Hi everybody, I'm Melissa. Welcome back to CloudMom. I have Ruth Squires who's written in, and here's what she says. Hi CloudMom, I really enjoy watching you, thank you. I just have a couple of questions for you. I have a 14-month-old daughter. I'm also the nanny of a 2-year-old and a 7-month-old. Wow, that's a handful. The 7-month-old is currently just eating baby food and drinking formula. However, what kind of food do you suggest feeding the other 2 kids? The 2-year-old has pretty much all of her teeth, and my 14-month-old has about 8 teeth. And she's not quite at the stage of using utensils, which is not a big deal because I don't mind her making messes. Good for you. I would also like to ask what kind of play activities you would suggest me doing with all 3 of the kids, considering they're at their different stages. I would really appreciate some advice. Wow, you sound like an amazing mother and an amazing caregiver. This baby should still be eating a lot of dairy. So try whole milk, try yogurt, try cheese sticks. Meat and beans are great sources of protein. You can try beef, white meat such as chicken or fish. You can also try to give them an egg. And you can shred the meat into small pieces. You can cut the cooked beans into pieces to avoid the risk of choking. Grains are still important, especially whole grains. So try bread, try cereal, try rice, pasta. Pasta is often huge favorite with kids. And of course, fruits and vegetables, okay? These can be served chopped into small pieces. Also, you can try fresh berries, melon, apple slices, pineapple, kiwi, mango. You can try chopping or steaming vegetables such as carrots, celery, broccoli, cauliflower, sweet potato, squash, peas, and green beans. Okay, that's a lot of work right there, but you're gonna have some healthy kids on your hands. For the 2-year-old, it is basically pretty much the same, but you don't have to worry so much about the small pieces of food and of the meat. You want to really make sure that both these babies are getting enough of the 4 main food groups every day. Try to keep sugar and salt to a minimum. Okay, now you ask about what would be great activities for all these babies. Boy, it's a little tricky, but I would actually start with safe blocks. Blocks that are not so, small that the younger baby can risk putting them in her mouth, but are big enough for her to play and be tactile with, but the older children can build with. Keep the baby away from what they build because the baby's going to want to crash down anything they build. We particularly loved Magnetiles. That was like a big favorite and spanned many, many years in our house. Trains might also be good, like Thomas the Train sets, and the little baby can start to roll the train back and forth. So that's also a good idea. I would try reading to all 3. You can kind of have the baby, in the crib looking on, have the other child in your lap, and get big, fun picture books and try reading to everybody at the same time. You're not going to get, undivided attention, but I think it will still be a fun activity for them. And also, I would involve the older child, the 2-year-old, as much as you can in caring for the baby. Saying things like, please bring me that diaper, please bring me that bottle, please bring me that burp cloth, and really involve the kid in the care for the baby, and they'll probably get really excited about it, and it'll be really good for them too, because they'll be sort of in a caretaking role. So anyway, those are just some tips for you with this situation you're in with caring for these babies and children of different ages. Thank you so much for writing into CloudMom. I really, really appreciate it, and see you next time.